Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage nestled at the edge of a lush forest, lived a loving grandma named Nana. She had 14 delightful grandchildren: Bebi, Sissy, Tato, Fetafeti, Makibeli, Guanabana, Boy Bui, Hubba Bubba, Georgie, Spaceman, Yali Puma, Dano, Little Red Tomato, and Mr. Fofetti. Every evening, just before the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Nana would gather her grandchildren around her huge, wooden, comfy bed for their favorite bedtime ritual. "Come, my dears," Nana would say with a twinkle in her eye. "It's time for bedtime stories." All the 14 children would eagerly surround her, their eyes shining with excitement. They knew that Nana's stories were unlike any other. You see, in Nana's magical stories, anything was possible. Once upon a time, Nana would begin. There was a brave knight named Serpa, and that's when the magic would start. As Nana spun her enchanting tales, the rooms seemed to come alive. The walls whispered secrets, and the shadows danced to the rhythm of her words. The 13 blessings were captivated, but there was a special twist to Nana's stories. Every once in a while, Nana would pause and look at her grandkids with a mischievous smile. "But, my sweet darlings," she would say, "remember now the secrets to my stories. You have to say Isa to keep them going." The children understood the rule well. Isa meant continue in their special bedtime language. So, whenever Grandma paused, they would chime in unison, Isa. Nana's stories were filled with magical creatures, daring adventures, and laughter. There were dragons to be tamed, pirates to outsmart, and friendly talking animals to befriend. The more Isses, the children said, the more amazing the stories became. As the evening wore on, Nana's tales grew wilder and more imaginative. With every Isa, a new adventure would unfold, and the children would be swept away into a world of wonder. But there came a moment late into the night when the children's eyelids grew heavy and their yawns became more frequent. Nana would slow her storytelling pace, and the room would grow quieter. No one wanted to say Isa anymore. They were all too cozy and sleepy. Grandma Nana, with a tender smile, would ask one last time, "Isa." But there was only silence. She knew that her precious grandchildren had fallen asleep, carried away by the magic of her stories. With a loving gaze, she tucked them in, one by one, and whispered a lullaby to each of them. "Sleep tight, my little ones," she'd say, "for tomorrow we shall have more adventures in our dreams." And with that, Nana would tiptoe out of the room, leaving behind the sweetest dreams and the soundest of slumbers. She knew that her bedtime stories, filled with ethos and enchantment, had worked their magic once again. And so, in that cozy little cottage, nestled at the edge of a lush forest, Grandma Nana continued to share her extraordinary bedtime stories, weaving dreams and memories that her grandchildren would cherish forever.